While you sleep, someone is building their empire. In a small village in Malawi, a young boy named William Kamkwamba faced a devastating famine that forced him to drop out of school. Determined to change his circumstances, he turned to books in a local library, teaching himself how to generate electricity. With scrap materials, he built a wind turbine that powered his family's home, bringing light to darkness. His innovation didn't just illuminate his home, it sparked a journey that led him to share his story on global stages and inspire countless others. This is the power of relentless determination. Are you ready to work like hell? I woke up tired, broke, defeated. I had no answers. In 2001, Malawi faced a devastating famine. Crops failed, hunger spread, and hope diminished. At just 14, William Kamkwamba was forced to drop out of school because his family couldn't afford the fees. But William refused to surrender to despair. He turned to the village library, immersing himself in books. One book, Using Energy, captivated him with its diagrams of windmills. Unable to read English fluently, he studied the illustrations meticulously. With determination, he scavenged materials, bicycle parts, blue gum trees, and scrap metal to construct a windmill. Neighbors mocked his efforts, calling him crazy, but William pressed on. When the windmill's blades finally turned, they powered a light bulb in his family's home, bringing electricity for the first time. This achievement didn't just illuminate his house, it ignited a spark of hope in his village. William's story spread, leading to opportunities he never imagined. From a boy who couldn't afford school to an innovator who transformed his community, William Kamkwamba's journey reminds us, when you refuse to give up, even in the darkest times, you can harness the wind and change your world. What changed? It was the decision to work like hell. Consider J.K. Rowling, a single mother living on welfare, pouring her heart into a manuscript that faced 12 rejections. Each no could have been the end, but she persisted. Her unwavering belief birthed the Harry Potter series, captivating millions worldwide. Think about Michael Jordan. Cut from his high school varsity basketball team, he didn't sulk. He trained harder. He used that rejection as fuel, practicing relentlessly, eventually becoming one of the greatest basketball players in history. Reflect on Elon Musk. Facing multiple failed rocket launches with SpaceX, he risked everything, even his fortune. But he didn't quit. His perseverance led to groundbreaking achievements in space exploration. These stories share a common thread: discipline. As it said, discipline is doing what has to be done, even when you don't feel like it. The grind doesn't care about your feelings. It demands consistency, sacrifice, and an unyielding spirit. Early mornings, late nights, missed parties, and countless setbacks. These are the hallmarks of those who choose to work like hell. So ask yourself, are you ready to embrace the grind? To push beyond limits and transform adversity into triumph? Because greatness isn't given. It's earned through relentless effort and unwavering commitment. It's time to rise. It's time to work like hell. Right now, you're standing at a crossroads. One road leads to excuses, comfort, and staying the same. The other, sacrifice, sweat, and an uncertain journey toward greatness. William Kamkwamba didn't wait for permission. He didn't ask if it was possible. He decided. He acted. He worked like hell. So here's the question. What are you willing to give up to get where you want to be? Sleep, comfort, distractions. Because your dreams are not negotiable. They demand a price. This is your moment, not tomorrow. not next week. Now, if you felt stuck, lost, tired, if you're done waiting for a breakthrough, create it. Type, "I'm ready" in the comments if you're done making excuses and ready to rewrite your story. Tag someone who needs to hear this right now. Someone who's lost their fire. Help them reignite it. And before you scroll, look in the mirror and ask, am I doing everything I can? Or just enough to get by? Because the world doesn't owe you success. You have to earn it. Morning by morning, decision by decision. This isn't motivation. This is a wake-up call. It's time to work like hell. Every success story you've ever heard was built in the dark. Not in front of the cameras, not on the podium, but when no one was watching. Let me tell you what greatness actually looks like. It looks like 4 a.m. alarms, like finishing your last set while others are hitting snooze, like saying no to comfort so you can say yes to your calling. Navy SEAL Jocko Willink said it best: discipline equals freedom. Because freedom isn't found in laziness. It's forged in the fire of consistency. Look at Kobe Bryant. While other players were sleeping, he was on the court by 5 a.m., practicing his shot, perfecting his craft. He called it the 666 workout. 6 days a week, 6 hours a day, 6 months straight. That's not talent. That's obsession. That's sacrifice. Elon Musk worked 100-hour weeks for years, sleeping on the Tesla factory floor to hit deadlines. He once said, if other people are putting in 40-hour work weeks and you're putting in 100, you will achieve in 4 months what it takes them a year to do. That's the price of greatness. The truth is simple. Every dream costs something. Time, energy, sleep, comfort. And if you're not willing to pay the price, someone else will. And they'll get what you could have had. Olympic swimmer Michael Phelps trained every single day for 6 years straight. No breaks. Not Christmas, not birthdays, not weekends. He said, if you want to be the best, you have to do things other people aren't willing to do. You want to know the cost of greatness? It's loneliness. It's doubtful. It's working when you're tired, bleeding when you're broken, showing up when no one claps. It's pushing through pain, through failure, through silence. But ask anyone who's ever made it, and they'll tell you it was worth it, because nothing feels better than looking in the mirror and knowing you didn't quit. You paid the price. You earned it. So if you're tired of average, of just getting by, then it's time to wake up earlier, stay up later, work harder, get focused, because the life you want is waiting on the other side of sacrifice. Success doesn't start when the sun is high. It begins in the stillness of dawn. Before the world stirs, champions are already in motion. The 5 a.m. club isn't just a routine, it's a revolution. Robin Sharma's philosophy divides the first hour into 3 20-minute segments. Move, reflect, and grow. This victory hour sets the tone for a day of purpose and productivity. Consider the benefits. Enhanced productivity. Starting the day with intention allows for prioritization of important tasks, promoting efficiency throughout the day. Reduced stress. A consistent morning routine can alleviate morning chaos, leading to a calmer start and more manageable feelings. Improved mental health. Incorporating activities like meditation and journaling contributes to a stronger and healthier state of mind. Real-life transformations abound. One individual shared how adopting the 5 a.m. club routine led to increased energy, focus, and a profound sense of achievement. The morning is your canvas. Paint it with purpose. Embrace the stillness, the discipline, the growth, because the way you start your day defines how you live your life. Own your morning. Elevate your life. There comes a moment in every journey where the weight feels unbearable, the path too steep, and the goal too distant. It's in this crucible that champions are forged. Michael Phelps, the most decorated Olympian, faced such a moment. After a disappointing performance, he didn't see failure as the end, but as a lesson. He employed mindfulness, staying present, and reframed his setback as an opportunity to grow. Visualization became his tool. By mentally rehearsing success, he built confidence and reduced performance anxiety. This technique activates the brain's neurons similarly to actual practice, creating new neural pathways that align with desired outcomes. Chris Burdish, who paddled solo across the Atlantic, exemplified this. Facing storms and isolation, he visualized each stroke, each challenge overcome, turning fear into focus. Reframing failure is another cornerstone. Instead of internalizing setbacks, view them as feedback. This cognitive shift transforms obstacles into opportunities for growth. Grit is the relentless pursuit of a goal despite challenges. It's the inner voice that says, "I will not quit." Cultivating grit involves setting clear goals, maintaining a positive mindset, and embracing the journey, no matter how arduous. Burnout isn't a sign of weakness. It's a signal. It's your body and mind urging you to realign. By acknowledging burnout, reflecting on its causes, and taking proactive steps, you can transform it into a breakthrough. Remember, the edge of giving up is often where most breakthroughs happen. Embrace the struggle, harness your mental tools, and push forward. Your breakthrough awaits. Doubt is a shadow that follows ambition. It whispers, "You're not good enough. You can't do this. Why even try?" But remember, every great achiever has faced doubt. It's not the absence of doubt that defines success, but the decision to move forward despite it. Anthony Robles, born with one leg, was told he could never wrestle competitively. Yet, he became a national college wrestling champion in 2011. He used negativity as motivation, constantly reminding himself not to prove critics right by quitting. His perseverance and mental discipline distinguished him as a wrestler and continue to inspire many. America Ferrera, an Emmy Award-winning actress, struggled with feelings of inadequacy and negative thoughts. To address these issues, she began therapy, which helped her recognize and silence those critical voices. She decided to take on the challenge of completing a triathlon, training diligently and transforming her inner dialogue. Eventually, she completed the triathlon, marking a significant personal victory. Kechi Okwuchi, a plane crash survivor and finalist on America's Got Talent, shares her journey of overcoming self-bullying. Despite her visible burn scars, she doubted her singing abilities and appearance. With support and courage, she began singing at church, eventually becoming a finalist on America's Got Talent in 2017. Now, she uses her platform to advocate against bullying, aiming to empower victims through her story and voice. Let your actions be your voice. When words fail, let your perseverance speak. When critics shout, let your results resonate louder. Silence the doubt, not by arguing with it, but by proving it wrong. Every step you take forward diminishes its power. Embrace your journey with all its challenges and criticisms, for it's through the struggle that strength is forged. Your potential is not defined by others' opinions. It's defined by your determination. What will they remember you for? Not the fleeting pleasures or the momentary successes, but the lasting impact you've made. In a world driven by instant gratification, it's easy to chase immediate rewards. But true fulfillment comes from building a legacy that endures. As Brian Tracy once said, the ability to discipline yourself to delay gratification in the short term in order to enjoy greater rewards in the long term is the indispensable prerequisite for success. Consider the story of Rob Burrow, a rugby league legend diagnosed with motor neuron disease. Despite his illness, he became a beacon of hope, raising awareness and funds for others battling the disease. His legacy isn't just his athletic achievements, but the lives he's touched through his advocacy. Or think of Rachel Scott, whose life was tragically cut short during the Columbine High School tragedy. Her acts of kindness inspired a movement, Rachel's Challenge, promoting compassion in schools worldwide. Her legacy lives on, reminding us that even small actions can have profound impacts. These individuals didn't seek immediate recognition. They focused on what truly matters, making a difference. Work like hell, not just for now, but forever. Every decision, every action contributes to the story you'll leave behind. What will they remember you for? Let it be for your perseverance, your integrity, and the positive change you've brought to the world. Not all heroes wear capes. Some wear scars, carry burdens, and rise each day fueled by sheer determination. Meet Aaron Golub. Born legally blind, he defied the odds to become the first legally blind athlete to play in a Division I football game for Tulane University. His journey wasn't just about sports, it was about challenging perceptions and pushing boundaries. Then there's Eva. After losing her leg, she didn't retreat into despair. Instead, she embraced adventure, cycling through challenges and inspiring countless others with her resilience. Consider Anthony Robles. Born with one leg, he became a national college wrestling champion in 2011. His story is a testament to the power of perseverance and self-belief. These aren't tales of overnight success. They're narratives of grit, of waking up every day and choosing to fight, to push, to believe. What about you? What's your story? Every step you take, every challenge you face, adds a chapter to your narrative. Let it be one of strength, of resilience, of unwavering grit. You don't have to be the smartest. You don't have to be the fastest. You don't have to be the most talented. You just have to be the one who refuses to quit. Success is not an accident. It's hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you're doing or learning to do. Through perseverance, many people win success out of what seemed destined to be certain failure. Fall 7 times, stand up 8. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. Let your actions be your voice. When words fail, let your perseverance speak. When critics shout, let your results resonate louder. Every step you take forward diminishes the power of doubt. Embrace your journey with all its challenges and criticisms. For it's through the struggle that strength is forged. Your potential is not defined by others' opinions. It's defined by your determination. So what are you waiting for? If you're ready to rewrite your story, type "I will not stop" in the comments. Subscribe and join the grind. Share this with someone who's ready to rise.